Alex, when you've got a game like this where qualifications decided, top space is decided, how hard is it to get the team motivated for it?
First of all, we're always playing for our badge. We're always playing for our fans, and it doesn't matter which competition it is. It could be friendly game or whatever. We're always trying to represent our club in the best way. So that's why we're gonna try to show our best performance tomorrow.
Is it important as well, given the defeat of the weekend, to try and get some momentum back, particularly when you've got a game at Anfield next week?
Well, it's not easy, to lose the games, but it's the most important thing, I would say, how to react on the next one. And of course, we need to bounce back, and definitely we're gonna try to do our best to do it. We have an amazing team, and we're also keeping in our minds that we have a lot of games ahead of us, but we're trying to stay on our feet, and we're trying to work hard, like every day, I would say, and let's see what's gonna happen.
And just on a different note, I wanted to ask you about Nico Yennaris, is someone you know from Manchester City, now at Arsenal. He's obviously turned Arsenal this season to the #1 for set-piece goals in the Premier League. I just wonder if you could give an insight into how he's done that and what he's like as a coach that makes him so effective.
Oh, he's amazing, honestly. Amazing professional, amazing person as well, and you can see it, every single day at training ground, the way he works. He's absolutely a professional in terms of everything, and he's working so hard. He's trying to improve us, on set pieces, and we're learning.
Alex, just to keep on that theme about Nico, had you ever worked with a set-piece coach at any of your clubs before Manchester City, and how much time do you spend on that throughout each week compared to other clubs?
To be fair, I never had a set-piece coach. Obviously, no. Before before City, I never had in my life, and I think today in modern football it's so important. Because any set piece can make the difference, during the game. It could be 0-0, and then the last moment you can get a corner and you can score from it. So you just need to be fully focused on each set pieces, and it's not about just free kicks or corners or penalties. It's also throw-ins. So that's why we're trying to improve in all these directions.
It's one of those things that people always say that players don't like doing the set-piece training because there's a lot of standing around. But, you've seen at Everton this year how many different variations you had. How does Nico manage to get the players to buy into that so well?
Well, first of all of us, we are professionals, and we're trying to give our best on the pitch. Is it training ground or stadium, whatever? And it's a good question, to be fair, because as a football player, you always wants to move. You always wants to compete and play some games. So I don't know, whatever. And set piece is more like, I would say, about to be focused and just to pay attention on that.
One down here, yeah.
Hello, Oleksandr. How was it the year at PSV? How was it for you in your career? And how was it to play together with Luc de Jong? He's still here. You will meet him tomorrow at the pitch.
Well, first of all, that was an amazing experience for me. Very important year in terms of my career. Even, if you look at on the paper, I didn't play much, or I didn't get what I really wanted, before I joined PSV. But honestly, I wouldn't buy this experience anywhere else than this place, because whatever who asked me about PSV, I used to say always a good words, because the place here is absolutely fantastic in terms of everything, football-wise, living the life. Because even since I left PSV, I used to come here for a couple of times, for holidays, because I have a few friends here as well. And for such a young player like I was that time, it's an amazing place. So always full stadium, fans, they always love football. Wherever they meet you, they always happy to see you. And, this is, I think, the most important thing for every football player. Luke is amazing professional, honestly. I would say one of the best player playing with his head, you know. You can. I used to call him. It was a bit a joke, but in a good way. I respect him so much, and he's my friend. But I used to laugh with him when you go 1v1 with the keeper, and he is close to you to give him the ball for the empty goal. It's better to chip for his head because the way he plays with his head is absolutely amazing.
Ihsan?
Hi, Alex. In terms of your attacking ability, we've obviously seen that so far this season, and you've received many plaudits for that. However, defensively, there's been some scrutiny in the last few weeks. How do you assess your performances so far this season?
Well, I'm definitely not the guy who's gonna judge myself. I have coaching staff, I have manager who's gonna describe my games. Obviously, I know that I'm doing mistakes on and off the pitch every single day. I'm learning from it, but the most important that's understanding that all of us, we are human beings, we do mistakes, but the most important is how to react on them. I don't try to repeat them, and at some point, at some moments, I'm losing the concentration. So the thing is, you need to realize where and how to solve these kind of problems and try to avoid it for the future.
And mentally, is it quite hard to deal with all the outside noise? And in terms of a defensive aspect, has it made you a bit more conscious of the defensive side of the game, or is that just outside noise to you?
Well, I'm trying to be focused on the things which I'm doing every single day. I'm trying to improve myself. I'm trying to be a better version of myself, you know, every single day. And then the rest is, honestly, if I'm going to pay attention on some things around me, which is not that important, then I'm going to lose my concentration for sure.
Kaya?
Hi, Alex. There's a few young guys who've travelled with the squad today. I wondered if you could just say a bit about what Ethan, Lino and Ruel have been like in training, what's impressed you about them. And I know you're only 26 yourself, but you're one of the senior players in the squad, one of the leaders. And have you said anything to them to sort of calm them ahead of potentially making their debuts tomorrow?
No, they are amazing. All of them. I can see them almost every single day at training ground. The way they train, the way they're working, they definitely deserve this chance. And hopefully we can see them. Very, very soon on the pitch. From my side, when I was younger, and when someone was giving me any advice, I was really appreciated. You know, all of us, we are different, and we're reacting to situation in different ways. Someone maybe might think that someone is trying to teach you that maybe he thinks he is above him or whatever, but I used to react on this kind of advice very, very positive, in positive way, because when someone gives you advice with more experience, that means he's paying attention and paying his time for you. So that's why I'm always open for anyone, I mean, who is younger than me or whatever. Even now, being at 26, I'm not shy to ask some advice from Jorginho or more experienced players.
And as well as talking to the guys, how important is it to show leadership in the way you play on the pitch and keeping your style going? I know, as Ihsan was focusing on there, maybe there's been a bit of scrutiny on it, but how important is it to you to keep playing your game in the way you keep playing it?
Well, like I said already in the previous question, I would say we and me, as a team and as an individual, we're trying to be the best version we could, and every single day we're trying to work hard on that. And the rest is just don't give up and carry on what you are doing. Because in my point, if you have dream and you really want to achieve it, you just have to give it all for it. And if you're not going to achieve it in the end, that means you didn't want this enough. So that's why you just have to be the best version of yourself. That's it.
Sam?
Hi, Alex. Sorry for the slightly unusual question, but one of the things that people are talking about in football now is maybe former players could become referees. And I wondered if you wanted to become a referee when you stopped, and if not, why not?
Definitely not me, because I think it's a hard job. well, don't think I'm gonna look for something easy, right? But well, I don't know, honestly. I don't know my opinion about that. I know that it's a tough job, and I know that there was a lot of pressure around at the moment about referees and all these things. We are all human beings. We can do mistakes. But our job is try to be focused on our performances. That's it.